right. I cannot wait to unbox this. What the f? What's up, Hyperdrivers? Today in the house, I have the most anticipated piece that I have been waiting for since I ordered it back in the summer of 2020. I have the freaking Razor Crest in the house. That's right, I'm excited. I can't wait to get to that. But before we do, if this is your first time on the Hyperdrive, here we talk about Star Wars all the time. Every week I come at you with something really cool to check out. So if you're into Star Wars, especially Star Wars collecting, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can jump to Lightspeed every week with us right here on the Hyperdrive. All right, so the Hasbro Razor Crest is a Haslab backing, kind of like a GoFundMe thing from Hasbro, where they released the pre-order for this for a limited amount of time, and you have your chance to back it. And if they reach a certain amount of backers, they will go ahead and produce it. And this one right here was backed and then some. All right. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that are fans just like me. I'm a super fan of this ship. Probably second to the Slave One or third to the Slave One and the Millennium Falcon. It's probably one of my favorite ships in the Star Wars universe. And I was epically sad when they destroyed the ship. You could literally see my heart break as the ship was destroyed. They blew up the Razor Crest. Probably one of my more favorite reactions that I've done when they announced that they were bringing this ship to life from the show, and then also in the scale that they were bringing it in. I was like, hell yeah, I'm backing this thing. So the only thing that I am disappointed in myself for is not buying two of these. But you know, I expected the box to be bigger, and I think that's the reason why I didn't go with it. Also, you know, you got to shell out, I think it was like $350 or something like that, you know, up front, and it took almost a year and a half to get the piece in hand now. Maybe even more than that, maybe closer to 2 years. I got to check that. But anyway, you're not here to hear me babble about this stuff. You're here to see me unbox this ship, so let's get to it. Let's take a look at the box real fast. So I really like the front of the box. It has that classic Kenner design to it. It even has the Kenner logo on it. That's awesome. And you can see the Razor Crest, and you got Din Djarin on one side. Looks like Kuiil and IG-11 over there, and then Baby Yoda or Grogu in the center. And then you have that on the side there. The image of the ship on its display stand, so you can make it look like it's flying. A more drawn version of the way the ship looks. Okay, so that's cool. And then again, the same thing with the ship. So that's the way it looks. All right. Put that off to the side. Okay, looks like you got some legs. You got the display stand over here at the bottom. Yeah, it's kind of neat, almost packaged like a statue. It's like the legs. Here's, I believe, one of the landing gear. That's still really nice. I really like the chrome effect that they put on it. It's kind of like a sheen. It's not like super reflective, but it's got a little bit of reflection to it, and it's got a lot of weathering already in it. Not that I can't add more. That's something that I've like really been contemplating with this one, is if I'm going to take and modify it. I am painting a Millennium Falcon right now, and I'm having a freaking blast doing it. Here's the forward landing gear, I believe. Oh, neat, and you get some guys in carbonite. That's cool. Check that out. So it looks like a Greedo. I don't know why I said that. Can't remember the species right now that I'm doing the video. It's gonna come to me in a second. Rhodian, that's what I'm thinking of. All right, and you got another character Another guy that one of the bounty. That's cool. Okay. Woo, baby. That is a whole lot of ship. All right, so hopefully nothing falls out when I do this, but that's how it looks inside of the box there. Looks like you got some glass pieces here, imagine for the sides of the ship. You got some more guys in carbonite, which I'm gonna show you here in just a little bit. You got Din Djarin right there in the armor, and you got some carded figures. So let's get to it. See what we got here. All right, we got a Jawa, and it comes carded. That's dope. These I may not open just because that's kind of neat. I like that. And you got the vintage Star Wars. I'm seeing this now, and like I said, I am even more kicking myself in the ass for not buying 2 of these things. Should have bought a second one so I could mod one and keep one, like, or 3 of them, right? Buy one to mod it, one to keep it factory sealed, and then one to display like normal. Although looking at the size of the ship, I wouldn't even know where to put it. Here goes Grogu. Man, is he small. It's so cute. And it's weird, the pram is black almost. It's got like a dark look to the pram. Maybe it's just my lighting in here and everything, but the reflectiveness is not as, looks a little dark. Okay, let's get out, you got Din Djarin. So Din Djarin is a loose figure. Oh, he's really well done, man. This is pretty cool. Good articulation too. And I like that he has the cloth cape. So there's good old Din. I like the armor. Very neat. All right, put him off to the side. This may be his weapons and stuff in here. Oh, it's his jetpack. Yeah, and his rifle. So you also get. There we go. Man, this is nice. You get his rifle. Really tiny rifle. And you get his jetpack. So cool, and it looks like it clips in with a key. All right, so you get that. Let's see what else you get. You get some more baddies that are trapped in carbonite. So there you go. It's like a female bounty right there. All right. And I think another male. I can't make out the species really. But there you go. So you got 4 bounties trapped in carbonite. All right, what else is here? All right, that looks like the engine pieces. All right, so we got these glass pieces, which they're like a plexiglass, obviously. This is plastic, but nice and clear. So that's nice. Put that out to the side, and you got another one that's just like that for the other side. Okay. Kind of wanted to take out the ship last, but I think I'm going to need to get the engines. I'm hearing stuff shift around. All right, let's put this off to the side for a second. All right, stay. Okay, cool. What else we got? We got the guns. Again, just like with the landing gear, it's got a sheen to it, and it gives it a little bit of that look of the I guess Beskar or that chrome that it had on the ship, but it's definitely not as reflective as the ship from the TV show. But you do have some weathering and grime that they put on it, so at least they did that. I'm really like even thinking more that I'm probably going to repaint this. Not that I'm not happy with it, but it looks good. Just want to make it look better, you know? Yeah, and I love the way the turrets are done. They got like a bronzing to it and everything. Very, very nice. What's this? All right, you got some various gear. One thing I'm not seeing on this one is any stickers. So I am loving that. because the Falcon had stickers. Ooh, that is a lot of little pieces. Okay. So, wow. You have a load. Look at that. You have a load of stuff that you can put in the ship, including weapons. I'm going to show you a few of the things. You got some backpacks or packs like that. Okay. Some kind of container. I really hope that it has areas to like just clip in where this stuff will not fall out. You got various guns like this one. This one kind of just looks like a regular rifle. Okay. Let's see what else we got. One thing I didn't see was Din's pistol. Maybe he has it strapped to the side. What's this? You got a little pistol like that. I know these things are super small. Okay. All right. So a pack full of accessories. So you got a pack full of accessories. And now comes the engines. All right. Oh my God. Dude, it's like the size of my forearm. Look at the... This is amazing. Oh my God, this is so cool. All right, check out that engine. They did a nice job with the grime and dirt and everything. But like I said, I think I want to repaint this and make it a little more reflective and add that grime back in. Really nice job there on the engine. I wonder if that turns. Does that turn? No, that doesn't turn. Okay. So there's your engine, and then you have this back here where you can see that it's got like some orange from there to kind of give it that, and it looks like it's a clear plastic that's like clear plastic orange. So it actually plays on light. You can see a little bit of it reflecting right there off the light. That's dope. So I mean, you could probably add some LEDs or something like that, and you can make that light up. That would be cool. All right, and then you have your base stand. So these plastic pieces here are not for the ship itself. It's actually to hold up the ship, and they go into those slots like that. And you can see where it says Star Wars The Mandalorian. So very, very cool. All right, last thing is the ship. Yo, look at the size of this. Holy mother, this is big. This is like the biggest ship I've ever owned, man. Look at, you got the front of the engine like that. Or front of the engine, front of the ship. I'm so excited right here, I don't even know what side I'm looking at right now. And the side like that. The details, man, I love the way the stripes look like they've been damaged and weathered and all that. That's cool. All right, there's your back, which I know opens. Wow. Wow, and there's your bottom of the ship. Oh my God, this is so cool. Oh, it's everything I imagined and more. All right, let's get to building. They got a escape pod, and what you do is you pop out this piece here. This gets removed. You can see that it comes right out like that. And then you have an escape pod right here that you can put your character in. All right, so yeah, push your nail in there. This pops out, and you can put your figure in there. And then it's an escape pod. Would have been cool if this was actual glass though, so you could see the character inside. But still, pretty neat. The top section will pop off using this button right here, and then that'll give you access to all of the internals. So you pop that off just like that, and then you can see that you can have access into the inner ship, and you can put in all of the accessories. It is really, really nice what they did on the inside of the ship. I love the grime and all of the details, the ladder. You know, this is cool. This netting here and everything, and then you have access to what looks like there's not enough space there to open. All right, so you can take this panel out. I can show you some of the details in there. Look at the grime and everything and all the color. They did a really nice job on the paint job on the interior, especially for something that for most of us we're just probably going to leave, you know, closed up. That is really cool. But then that gives you access to opening this up completely, and then you can see the inside of the ship and then all of the accessories. So you see you have the doors here for the guns and stuff. It's hard to tell in there. Probably need a better light. But there you go. You have a cabinet here for your weapons. Not really sure what goes in here yet. The net can be removed and you can add more stuff there. So let's put in some of that stuff. Right, it's all put together. I got all the accessories put inside. This is beyond epic. That's all I can say, man. I'm floored with how awesome this piece is, and it is fantastically huge. This is the biggest ship that I've ever had in my collection, aside from the Millennium Falcon that I put together. But the biggest ship that I've ever had from Hasbro, you know. It is so freaking cool, guys. If you missed out on this, I'm sorry. I think you guys should run out and go pick it up. You know, I can't say much more than that. So if all you want to know is my opinion on this thing is perfect. So buy it. It's great. So let me give you some dimensions real quick before I get into the finer things that I like about this piece. But so it's from tip to tip, 32.5 inches, almost 33 inches in length, from the back of the end of the ship to the tips of the guns, and it is about 20 inches wide, almost 21 inches wide. So it is an extremely big ship, and roughly about 9 to 10 inches tall, probably a little bit taller with the landing gear. But yeah, this thing's huge. It's very, very huge. So what's to say about this thing? I love the details on it. I really like what they did with the weathering on it. They could have gone a little bit more, but you know, for Hasbro, I think this is really nice. Some minor weathering in there, grime and stuff like that all in the ship, which I think is fantastic. They did a great job there. I like that they have this clear plastic engine light here. It doesn't light up, but it seems like you could take and find a way to maybe disassemble it and probably put some LED lights in there to give it that effect like the engines are turned on if you have it in this display mode, like it looks like it's flying. I'm sure there's going to be somebody that's going to find a way to add LED lights in this, is because I think there's some lights here in the very front that would be cool to put on. You have landing gear, so you have two options for display. You could display it with it landed, like, which is how I showed you guys during the assembly, or you could display it like this with this awesome plaque that says Star Wars The Mandalorian on it, and that's in raised font. So I think that's really cool. Very elegant looking display. The only other ship that I've seen from Hasbro that's like that is the Slave 1. When they put that, they gave you that with a display stand, which is very cool. I like when they do that. Gives you that option to make it look like it's flying. This is the way I'm going to display it. You get a couple of figures along with Din Djarin, so you get a Jawa, and then you get Grogu. I am not going to open either one of these carded figures just because it just looks too clean. I'm probably just going to end up finding some loose ones that I could pick up for display purposes. Mainly just Grogu, so I could have him in the ship as well. So that's also a neat little addition. They have a ton of accessories, and let me tell you, when you go to put the guns, this doesn't have any stickers. The Millennium Falcon had stickers. They were a little bit of a pain in the butt to put together. I don't know if you saw my video or not, but I showed you guys how to put that all on there, and I showed you guys me putting the guns in the gun rack, and I did that in a time lapse, but that took a very, very long time. You will curse when that happens. The guns are very, very tiny, especially the thermal detonators that you're putting in there are extremely small, and if you got big fingers, you are going to have a real difficult time getting that into the gun rack. I almost kind of wish they would have just made that all painted up, put it in there and glued it down, so that way there was, you didn't have to mess with it. So but that's mostly because of me. I'm not playing with this toy. This is more of a display piece. But I guess if you're somebody who's going to play with it, then you obviously want the loose guns. I like that he came with those figures in carbonite, so you have some bounties, and they have a rack so that you can have them displayed like that. So I think that's really cool. You got a rear gun turret, which is really awesome. And then you have the ability to take and remove several panels on the ship to give it that look like in Episode 2 when the Jawas disassembled the whole ship. So you have that option as well. So lots of really neat things that you can do with the ship for display purposes. They really went all out when it comes to that. So really cool what they did here. The original cost of this, I believe, was $350, and that was shipped. So I mean, for what we're getting here for $350, that is freaking outstanding. This is so much more ship than $350 in my opinion. I would easily spend $700 to $800 on this with no problem. So the fact that we were getting this thing for $350 is a steal in my opinion. So if you missed out on the original backing, like I said, this is absolutely worth picking up in my opinion. That's basically everything there in a nutshell about how I feel about this ship. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments below, obviously. I hope you guys like it. It's because I think this thing is freaking bananas, man. I've never seen anything like this, and I have no idea where I'm going to put this thing. It's because it is a lot bigger than what I initially anticipated to see. In person, it doesn't really, in person, it really gives you more than what you see in the pictures, So really happy to have this in the collection, man. I can't even describe that, how excited I am that this is here. Anyway, like I said, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this one. And until next time, may the force be with you.